was allegedly. So, shout out to JT, pocket watching with JT. When I got this last night, I was like, when it was live, I was like, damn, I know that dude from somewhere. I couldn't put a finger on it, and then I thought about it for a little while. I was like, oh, he was on the live with us, and we was talking about finances and stuff like that with DB. That's DB people. So anyway, shout out to him. He had some damn good pointers, man. Damn good pointers. He even pulled a little Chasing Andrew Jackson clip. Chasing Andrew Jackson was down in the comments. I saw him down there. A couple other people I saw down there shouting me out. I forgot who was down there, but y'all know who y'all are. But if you got a legitimate business and everything's good, then you would just let it keep going, right? Now, I never looked this person up at all. But I have said once before, and JT had touched on this, that with these fictitious LLCs and stuff, I said one time it was tied into the gurus and the dispatch courses. Anybody can just go around and say, I got some shit dispatch LLC. You just saying shit. People gotta look this up and make sure this is official. Then they gotta double and triple check and make sure it's really you are who you are. And even then, even if it was, are you really conducting good business? Do you have good business practices? And boy, he was pointing out some shit. Yes, sir. He was pointing out them red flags. Now, like I said, I got the news tonight that she took it down. She took all the stuff down. No more courses, no more nothing. Now, whatever she was doing, showing people whatever what to do, I don't know. Like I said, I didn't look her up. But I know if I got pending court cases, I'm not really going to sit on YouTube and talk too much about anything. I wouldn't even walk in there. Especially the way she be talking. You gonna fuck around and trip yourself up. I remember when I had an encounter with her. Before that, people used to say, yo, man, you know anything about Trucking Guru? I was like, never heard of him. I'm thinking it was a guy because most of the time it's guys doing all this stuff. But yeah, women have came along in the game and they're doing things, and just like some dudes, and some of them are scamming, some of them are finessing, scamming and finessing. Look it up. But I said no. I know nothing of them. I don't look for gurus, master classes. That's not my thing. I don't associate myself with any of that, right? I do associate myself with knowledgeable people that's been around the game as long as me or longer than me, and some other guys, you know, that's newer. You know, that's what I do. I have plenty of people in the past, way before the gold rush, way before 2018. They always ask me, could I mentor them? They'll pay me. Dudes would pay me. They said they would pay me, and I would not take the money, man. Because I always felt if I told them something and showed them something, I'm confident in my shit. But I don't want you coming back saying, well, Leak told me this and I paid him all this. I give you something, you take it, you do what you want with it. But I don't want you coming back saying, I paid him all this money and this is what happened and I lost my truck company. Or I paid him this money and he didn't reach out to me in time and stuff like that. and I might have to get somebody else that do know. You see me out there on the road or whatever you want to do, buy me something, whatever. I done had a couple people throw me cash apps. But that's just how I do. But if you're legit, then you just don't shut shit down. Keep going. Keep it going. But I had this encounter with her on Facebook. It was a couple, it was one big encounter. And I don't really want to call it big. It was about 6 months ago. I heard a video, I heard her say something, and I said, damn. I said, that just sounds like some pandemic fraud shit. Now, I'm going to just go through kind of what was being said. Yeah, some of y'all saw it in the community. That's where it started. And then they had motherfuckers wearing their cape like Superman 4 and everything. I was like, motherfucker, you the one paying for advice. Don't come talking to me. You one need help. Or you part of the bullshit. I said it looks like some pandemic scam that's going on based on what I was hearing. She tried to tell me all this running around, circling around some truck drivers for 20 years. Man, ain't running circles around me, but okay. Nobody's never questioned me about some shit that I've done. If they did, it was just like straight fucking hating for real. For no reason. Or they had a reason and they used that as, you know, they just used it. But they shouldn't have used that to try to make me look like I was some, you know, fucked up person or something. So, and it's happened a couple of times. You know, and I sat back and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, and other people looking like, what the fuck? Like, okay. It happened more than once. But for the most part, you don't get no crazy ass shit. Nobody does no video about me talking about, you know, I done ripped somebody off, scammed somebody or something like that. Nah. But this encounter I had with her, I said, looks like some pandemic fraud type of shit. So we went back and forth and I said, alright then, if that's the case, so when did this happen? Because why does it matter that it happened? Because it does matter when it happened. Because if it happened during the gold rush, we know it's not going to happen again unless something else crazy goes on. Right? Did it happen in 2018 when everybody had the late 17 going into 18 when everybody had the big ELD scare? The mandate? That was another time it could have went on. I'll be honest. During that time from now, during that time frame, and just on a reefer, well, let me tell you about on a step deck and a reefer and the ELD mandate and during the pandemic, and I didn't run like other people during the pandemic. I made over $20,000 in a week and didn't do much of nothing. So it's proven. People know this. People seen it. People heard me do shit. Yeah, people like Brandon, 8+, all kinds of people. They done heard me on the phone. Probably 125 and whoever else, C Green. They didn't see me do this at Landstar. They didn't see me do this on my own daughter. So when you ask me, when did it happen? I can tell you when did it happen. And I can tell you, is it possible that it can happen again? Yes or no? She couldn't answer the questions, man. Like, she kept answering me with questions. She kept giving me questions. Like, what the fuck are you answering? Giving me questions while I'm asking you the question. When, Calvin? When, yeah, like, I don't know. You did it. You said you did it. It was so crazy. I was like, it's cool. She ain't got to answer it. We see what kind of person you are. You're going to keep ducking and dodging answering. And you're going to, keep asking the questionnaire questions. I was like, what? So, and everybody saw that day. They was like, yo, this chick wildin'. we are today. I mean, she's got several cases against her. They saying things about evictions. You know, one thing about evictions, I'll tell you one thing. I don't care how you put it. You know you're getting evicted. You know what's coming. If you didn't pay your bills in a mansion, you gotta think about this in a mansion. Or some big, even some smaller properties, but high-end properties. Because I lived in some pretty nice properties, right? One property I lived in, I had the electric, the utilities was included in the bill, included in the rent. So there are things structured like that. So yes, that's why if there was a lawsuit like that, where you had to get sued for the rent, for the utilities and everything, because it was all included. So maybe, and I'm highly sure, if that's the case, she wasn't paying, because it was all wrapped in. She was on her way out the building, and they was on their way to processing the joint. You can't sit there and say, I didn't know that this was going to happen, that was happening. You the one not paying the bill. So yes, a process of eviction was happening. They might have tossed it out because your ass is gone. Or maybe the dude didn't show up to court or something, whatever. Because you got the fuck up out of there. They just said, fuck it, the losses are the losses. Now he got the bitch up for $30,000 a month. I wonder why he's got it up for $30,000 a month now, when it was $20-something thousand a month. I'll let y'all think about it. But yeah, man, shit crazy. You don't get eviction notices, letters that many times in a short time frame. It's because you're not paying the bill. Because you're not paying the bill. I'm gonna put a traffic light up here, huh? Look at that damn Supermax over there. Prison. We got a couple of prisons out here. But oh yeah. Speaking of prison, she was like, I'm a convicted felon. I know what it's like. I'm kind of paraphrasing it. What it's like to get some good money. You really out here bragging about being a criminal? What? What are we doing? You know the lawyers are gonna use that, right? My man was like last night. He said, oh, lawyer probably got his hand on fire, wanna slap her ass. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, that was on one of those interviews she had. Said a bitch got money, you can't Google her. Anybody can be Googled. You can't Google her. What? 140 trucks. Nah, somebody else probably was buying them trucks. She wasn't probably buying them trucks, I doubt it. You can go on Marketplace to find $8,000 trucks with $20,000 trucks. Yes, you can. But that was not to say you bought them. You know how much money that is? You know how much fuel that is? What insurance company you had? What authority you had? The authorities say you're not even legit. So where? Let's just say you helped somebody get into trucks. Stop saying you had 140 trucks. And you keep running around this $100-something million. That's not good to keep bragging about that when you ain't paid people. Do you understand that? When you ain't paid numerous people, landlords, and shit. Who knows what else you haven't paid? JT said it best. Now, I know people dropped out of school and shit. he had a good one when he said, can't really trust you on certain business deals because you probably won't follow through with that. You get evictions, you got you dropped out of school, you a felon. No disrespect to all the others that are felons, but see, as black people, in any race really, but especially us, that shit makes us look fucked up when the next person really try to come and do something. So when somebody really like me, cause shit, they just fuck it up for others, man. They fuck it up for others. And don't care. No matter what you say to them, no matter how much evidence is sitting there in front of them, we done dealt with this before. No matter how much evidence is sitting right there in front of one of these types of people, they will still sit there and act like they didn't do anything. Like nothing never happened, man. That is crazy. That's like a disease. Normally you see like a 10-year-old, early teenage kid do that kind of shit. When you like 40, 30, 50, you doing that shit. That shit is crazy. That shit is crazy. And the answering questions with questions. Who was the one when you went to jail? What did you learn? I was just playing. What? You gotta go to court, lady. You gotta go to court. Some things I'm not gonna talk, but you saying other shit where it's like, you know how many videos you done made? I haven't really watched whatever she said, something Tuesdays, Trucker Tuesday, whatever she said. I never seen any of them. You know what you probably done said, and you let some shit fly. I mean, I thought I'd be saying too cursing, and I know I'd be cursing, but she be like, you know, she could be in an interview with the Pope talking about motherfucker, yeah, fuck the holy order. She feels some shit like that. Yeah, I took the Pope's money. Fuck him. She feels some shit like that. That's crazy, man. But I just find it sad, man. You know that when you say you're not aware of evictions. Everybody's aware that they got an eviction if they shit. I was even hit with an eviction. I got that shit tucked the fuck out of here because old boy was on some buck shit. Did you not? And they said you ain't paid bills for months. But there's a pattern there with that. This isn't just like a one-off. Like I had a one-off and it got tossed up. This is a pattern that you have. A pattern. Like I said, man, I came in this encounter where we went back and forth a little bit and I left it alone. All the capping ass niggas that came out there talking, I was just like, look, man, I was like, you with the cap shit, you wanna come around here wearing your cape for this chick, you go right ahead. What we got going on here? We got 1, 2, we got multiple cops up here. This is the area where they do a lot of smuggling. 3. Smuggling illegals. A lot of high-speed chases happen over here around Eloy. But anyway, the capping dudes, they know where to be found now. We said like they probably even had something to do with some of the crap. They do. If they did, they did. If they didn't, they didn't. But again, we find it so. It's tragic that, when you're caught up in shit or whatever, and then you get on the internet and you start this like spree of, just fuck with it. Simple ass questions, JT. Next, get on out of here. Fuck out of here. Then like, are you gonna say that when you go to court? I got $100 on it. She probably will slip up and say something. Like, wow. But you folks out there pay y'all money to people. And I warned y'all. I warned you. 3-4 years ago, warned you. She ain't the only one. There's some other ones that's been spoken on. You watch what happens now. You watch. There's gonna be some other ones get their asses caught up. I'm not a hater. I just be seeing shit and I know it's gonna happen. I call it before it happened. I called the shit with the brokers and people hacking things like the DAT and people stealing MC numbers and stuff like that. I called that shit before it really got out of hand. Now you can see reports on like Asia Mind them with people doing interviews talking about how their stuff got hacked and the whole joint got hijacked. Told you it was coming. Even I almost got hijacked. Shit is wild, man. You folks gonna learn. I hope y'all learn now. Some of y'all still ain't gonna learn. No matter what somebody tells you, or no matter what evidence there's put out there, you're still gonna take the cheese. You're still gonna think some person is legit. Just because they got a nice car, just because they went on a trip somewhere, just because they got on a nice chain and they hang around other people and they use key words. You're gonna learn, man. Hopefully it ain't to the point where by the time you find out you done lost every fucking dollar you got. Cause that's how it goes. You throw all your money into something and then all of a sudden, when it's all said and done, you stand there looking crazy as shit. Now you asking somebody else for help. Too late. We told you. We told you exactly what was going to happen. Nobody, you're not gonna make a shitload of money out here with trucks. Some make more than others. I would never trust any of these dispatch services. Why would I give somebody my money on something I could do myself? These people that supposedly had these contracts, let's say they did have a contract. They probably don't have these contracts now. They got lucky during the pandemic and got a contract. I'm pretty sure if you put it all together and throw it up there, that's when all the shit happened during the pandemic. So yeah, these people made money. Some people probably did get contracts. It was easy. Either you priced it right or you didn't price it right, and then maybe you got it, maybe you didn't get it. But I'm sure a lot of people lost their contracts. Over the last 18 months, yes. So yeah, it was probably 3 years ago, somebody can get a contract. We need stuff moved. People was making money, hands over fist. Like I said to her, when was it? When did some of this stuff you speak of happen? Why does it matter? It does matter when it happened. Because it probably didn't happen in fucking 2008. And that you say he was in it for 20 years. It probably didn't happen in 2015. When did it happen? Small-minded people. When does it matter? Why does it matter? I forget the dude's name. She answering questions with questions. But hey, it's in the court's hands now. And anybody else is doing any shit out there, especially these truck programs, you know who you are. Your ass is next. Because all somebody really has to do is start following what their attorney general, like I said one time before. And I think I said this on DIY channel. We were talking about something. I said, yeah, you should go to the attorney general's office. I forgot what it was they were talking about. Oh, yeah, they make shit pop. We had an incident here with a dog. And some bullshit was going on about it. We kept the dog. We got the money back, and that motherfucker up out of here. They investigate motherfuckers. So get you at your attorney general's office. If you're having a problem with one of these motherfuckers, you gave a person a lot of money. Remember I said a few times, and it's funny that they said it about her. You giving somebody $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 for a truck, but ain't never saw the truck. Something happened to the truck. 10, 15, 20 y'all got money probably down on the same damn truck. You know somebody else that might be doing that shit. But y'all don't listen until somebody the shit really hit somebody. You get a bunch of used trucks, and I said this too. You got the truck, gave him the money for the truck. You don't see the truck for like 6, 7, 8 months. That's if you saw the truck. They out there operating the truck, making all the money off the truck. Then they tell you, oh, we got the truck. Oh, well, something happened to the truck. You get stood up like they say in one of them lawsuits. Damn, Leak good. Leak called it. Leak called it. I can see what you're doing. I'm not just speaking about her. I see what they're doing in these shits. There's no way somebody gives you 30 grand, you keep 30 grand, go to a place, put $5,000, $10,000 down on a truck, you keep it for 6 months. They making the money off y'all dumbasses. You gave the money up front, they put the money up for the truck, which was not even, let's say they put like 5,000 down, 8,000 down for a truck. They making money on the truck while your dumb ass sitting there waiting. When are you gonna give me the truck? When is it coming? Oh, there's a computer chip issue with the trucks. There's a back order on chips on old ass trucks. But you don't know no better. Somebody stole the truck. You don't know no better. But anyway, man, I'm gonna get off of here. If your business is legit, don't take it down. Don't stop doing what you're doing. Continue to do what you're doing. But I'm pretty sure when she was on that interview with JT, boy, the lawyer was like, what the fuck are you doing? Take everything down. And those supporters are probably standing like, damn, homie. On Facebook, you's the man. Well, you can't say that, homie. On IG, was the man, homie. On TikTok, he was the man, homie. And they get very defensive when you get on them. Very defensive. calling you all kinds of shit. It's tragic, man. But anyway, y'all stay tuned for the next one. We're gonna talk about that damn OTR2 and that